Right, up next is the women's 50-metre breaststroke, which is what you were mentioning and talking about a little bit earlier on to it. Another Teresa. And I'm going to mention it in case anybody's just joining us. You showed me the photo, then you would have showed her from 2004, the Athens Para Games, which was absolutely unbelievable.
It was my first Paralympic Games, and I was a newbie, a young swimmer, and Teresa Perales was, for those watching at home, was my competitor before she was injured and she dropped a couple of classes. So she is still competing and still doing amazing in the water.
Well, she really is, but there's only 2 athletes in this, but it isn't the youngsters that are going against each other. It's the gold medalists from the individual medley, the 150 individual medley, with Zofia Gabidulina in lane number 4 from Kazakhstan. And it doesn't look as though Teresa Perales is coming out. Now, did she pick up a little knock, or is there a little issue or problem with her? Possible. She's there at the side. No, that's right. She's going to make her way into the pool. So Teresa Perales, 7 golds in Paralympic history. It's unbelievable. Silver in the 200-metre freestyle yesterday. Missing out on that world record, but gaining the Euro record in the women's 200-metre freestyle with a time of 4:43.76. Was absolutely an amazing achievement. So it's the golden oldies. It's the 49-year-old. It's the 59-year-old.
What a name.
Or the 58-year-old, I should say. Sorry, I'm doing Zofia a little bit of a disservice there, the gold medalist from yesterday.
But as mentioned, like the 50-metre breaststroke is for the lower classification swimmers. So we have SB1 and SB3 in this particular event.
Hand has to touch the wall, which is why the assistant's hand is pushing the hand to the wall. Right, off they go. SB1, Teresa Perales. SB3, Zofia Gabidulina. Now, Gabidulina, if you remember, yesterday started to trail in that individual medleys when it came to the first 100 metres, but it was the freestyle that helped her to pull away and win that gold medal. But as you can see, Teresa Perales is working incredibly hard as well, as is Gabidulina, who's trying to push her way all the way down to the time of 1:29.87 is what she's posted for the entry time here.
A single arm breaststroke is truly one of the hardest things to do. Teresa Perales making her way with just one arm.
I mean, the power and the strength that's needed for that is absolutely unbelievable. And again, it's like we talked about yesterday, and you talked about technique, and you talked about how you've got to work with what you've got, and to be able to compete and work incredibly hard like she is here, having to change classifications that she has done over the years, is absolutely an amazing achievement. There we can see Zofia has touched out already with 3.66 points at 1:15, which is massively ahead of the time that she posted to go into this. So she's going to be extremely happy with that timing, that's for sure. But Teresa Perales is going all the way here.
She is not going her fastest. I got a little bit of insider news from her just now. She will go a bit faster in the finals.
Oh, saving herself. She's saving herself. The points tally will be just a little bit more than what Zofia Gabidulina had as she touches now. There you go. So a pretty comfortable and comprehensive swim. And as you said, I think very much swimming within herself. That's part of the strategy, because she knows she's got the final tonight.
Exactly. Both of them will be coming back again in the evening to swim this event in the finals. So Teresa Perales taking a little bit of a measured approach and making sure that she doesn't tire herself out for this evening's finals.
So is that like a warm-up for her this morning then?
Maybe.
We know that there's less than 8 athletes that can go through into the final. They know that there's going to be a final later. So very, very much a measured approach in the heat from her.
Definitely. I think it depends on what you're aiming for, right? I think for her, she knows her limits. She knows what she's aiming for, so she has chosen to take a measured approach this time round.